Okay.
There's no way I can crack on with that. That's going to take far too long. Well, that was our official countdown. So hello and good afternoon and welcome to PropDog Live on a Thursday this time. So we checked this actually working before. I'm chatting. I'm chatting to myself.
First comment was sound is working and we weren't making any noise, which is brilliant.
Let's just pull this up on here. So yeah, hello everyone. If you're joining us today, we are a day early. I will explain why. I'm just going to pull this up so we can see everything. There we go. If I click on that, hopefully we can see all the comments. Anyone joined yet?
Yeah, a few people.
Oh, Peter. Hello, Peter. Right. Okay. So, guys, yeah, we're on a Thursday. Reason is Mila was on holiday last week, came back, and we were short-staffed, so everything was a bit busy. And then as soon as Mila come back, Dean's gone on holiday because it's the summer and people go on holiday in the summer. And then as soon as Dean comes back, Jason's away on holiday. And then as soon as Jason comes back, I'm away to Vegas for Magic Live. So it's just crazy busy, lots going on. And then tomorrow, it turns out Jason has to be away anyway tomorrow. So there's literally just me and Mila running the shop. And there's no way we can do the live video with just me and Mila, or else you guys won't get your orders. So we're doing it today with one extra member of staff. It's still just really crazy and hectic here. So we've not planned and prepped quite as well as we would have for a lot of the Magic for the live shows. Or have I, Jason?
No.
So Jason is always panicking because he knows at some point I'm going to do something to make him jump or wind him up. There's a lot of flies in here today, isn't there? A lot of flies, yeah. What's above your head? Nothing. See that fly here? I've trained him to dive bomb you
I'm generally so concerned.
At a certain word, this fly is going to actually dive bomb you. There we go. No, I wouldn't be that cruel to you, Jason. Or would I? Making paranoid. Anyway, right, so as always guys, we are here for you. Anything you want to know about, anything we can help you with, just ask us, send your questions in. Hey, how you doing? So we will be getting customers in the shop, as has just happened now, which Jason every now and again will be shooting off to deal with the customers. And yeah, just get your questions in. If we don't answer your questions straight away, just repost them again, because we do miss some of them every now and again. If there's anything you want us to unbox while you're here, we can do that. If there's anything you want to see in the shop, we can do it. We have a couple of things to talk about, a couple of products. And you might have to decode a few of these. For example,
yeah, that's fine.
Put names on them.
These
are questions. These are questions the guys have asked. Yeah. Right, okay, but I'll leave that one over here. There we go. So, before we start talking about any of our products, is there anything you guys want to know about? Jason, if you want to keep an eye on. So, what's your name? Andy, hello Andy. If Andy needs anything, just disappear and give him a shout, and we'll go from there. So, any questions so far? How much for the strange fly? I'd like to buy that one for sure. Alex, he's yours for 20 quid, mate. Yeah, just PayPal us 20 quid to info@propdog.co.uk. I will catch the fly, and I'll send a little note with the fly telling you what the secret message is. There we go. Took me about 2 hours to train him. Right, okay, so hello to Jake Allen, hello to Simon Croft, Peter, we said hello already, Hannes, hello Hannes. In fact, Hannes, we've got a question. Yeah, we've got a question from you on our list, Hannes, so is that the same thing?
Yeah,
so. Oh no, you have a problem with your ring flight, best ring flight I know, oops, but the loop to hang the key on, I haven't got my glasses on, so bear with me. But the loop to hang the key on the key ring has broken, so it's loose. I know I can repair the ring flight, but if I get a ring, that was the most expensive piece of yeah, don't buy a new one. Never ever buy a new ring flight because it's broken, Hannes. We will always fix your ring flight for you no matter what. You come with a 2-year warranty. After 2 years, if it's a serious problem, then I'll just charge you for a refurbishment, which you can buy on the website. Just look for a ring flight refurbishment. But a simple thing like that, if there's a part you need for it and I haven't got to do any work, I'll just send it to you free of charge. I have no problem doing that. So if the spring breaks or one of the loops or the clips break, just let me know. So Hannes, drop us an email, tell us exactly what you want. If need be, send us a picture of it and I'll send you those parts. There's no charge and you can swap them over. If you have any problems fixing it after that, send it back to us and I'll fix it for you quickly, send it back out. But if you do ever want a refurbishment, a full refurbishment, that goes for any of you watching who has a ring flight. If you just want to send it in after a couple of years and have it serviced and completely redone, just send it to us and we'll charge you, I think it's about £20 on the website. And what we'll do is we'll swap everything over inside. So the outside will remain the same, the inside will be brand new, so it'll last you another 10 years. There we go. Right, okay. In fact, while we're here, we're going to answer Hannes' question.
Yeah.
Updated tic-tac-toe, what do we think? Right, so we did a live video
3 weeks ago, maybe.
3 weeks ago, talking about it. We have them over here. There's well, we have the parlour ones. We're still at that stage at the moment. There is a massive amount of improvements in it. The old ones you'll pick up and they will fall apart quite easily if you don't hold them in the right way. Those kind of will as well, but it's a lot harder to have it fall apart. You can pick it up and it's quite stable, or very stable. It's only if you try and pick it up, I'll show you. It's only if you try and pick it up by, say, this part over here, that there's a risk that the magnets will come apart, but the magnets are super strong. But yeah, it's a much better what should we say, version than the last version, and it's great if you're doing a corporate show, a trade show. It's a fantastic product. You can just get the audience members to put them in. You can get the director or the company director or whoever to actually put the parts in while the audience members call them out, and then you can just turn them around and lo and behold you've got a logo, a picture, a corporate message, whatever you want, a new product on it. So yeah, it is very good. Comes with a very cool custom made little briefcase. The same with the stage versions. We're out of stock at the stage at the moment, so we can't show you those, but you get a big version of that. So yeah, they are a lot better. The old parlour, by the way, it didn't have these little fancy acrylic stands. It just came on a kind of like a wooden easel, like a tripod kind of thing. But yeah, we do like it, Hannes. It is very good. The only issue you'll have is customizing it for whatever you want. You just got to be good at using, well, I haven't got to be good, you've got to be able to use an art editing program such as Photoshop or an image editor, where you can get a picture, divide it into 9 squares, print them off, cut them out and then stick them on. That's the only hardship you're going to have. So yeah, we do like it.
I think basic knowledge you could do that, can't you?
Yeah, most people can do that. Yeah. Or I'm sure one of your friends can if you can't. So right, okay, let's go up, see what we missed. Hello to Mike Davis, Stephen Seaborn, Bob, Zap, James, Luke. Wow, lots of people. Mel downstairs in the workshop. Hello, Mel.
Do some work, Mel.
Hang on. Hello, Mel.
She's dead.
She's dead.
Oh, she's alive.
Yeah, Mel's downstairs watching. Rooster, Katie, Colin. Wow, loads of people. So right, what are the questions coming in? Sound is good.
We're going to get sound is good on every video now.
Well, we better do, because in fact we should just
either that or no one's watching.
We should start the video. Right,
That's
okay.
next week.
Lovely surprise afternoon. Oh, what's the children's? What new children's trick did you learn? Right. Okay. So Michael, yes, we did set Jason a challenge to learn a trick by today. Did you do it?
Nah. Hold on. Hold on. You Phil.
I gave him I don't know. I gave him the challenge, but we have been so busy this week. It's just been crazy because Dean's away. So I've been trying to make everything downstairs, run up here to help with the orders and emails and everything. So we're so short on time. So a lot of the new products we wanted to actually. Oh, hello, he's got something. A lot of the new products we wanted to talk about, I wanted to spend more time learning them, or I mean, usually I give Dean the challenge to take something home and learn it. He's not here. He may be watching at the moment. He's in Outer Mongolia at the moment, wrestling yaks. So he might be watching.
Moose.
Oh, it might be mooses, yeah, or camels, one or the other. Yeah. Anyway, go on. Is this a new thing?
Yeah.
What is it? I don't. Do we sell that?
Yeah, take it.
Oh.
No, not that. No. What have you done? No, take that one.
Okay.
Stop it.
What?
So this you'd use in a children's show. You would load the kid up.
What? Ooh.
This is me in the middle. These are nesting wands. Now, not a new trick, but these are far nicer than the matte version by Ickle Pickle, I believe they're by. We had someone ask about these. We bought them in from Murphy's, and they're beautiful. Really, really nice. We've had a few people come in the shop that had the matte version and didn't want to spend the extra, £10 on top of the matte version to replace it. If that makes sense. It's £10 more than the matte version, but they said had they seen this first, this would be in the show over the matte version. So we haven't shown them on the live. It was supposed to be on my list of things to show.
Are kids going to like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
They're great. You can load the kid up, so you put one under each arm, get one under the chin. You can hang one behind their ear. All sorts. It's really funny. So end up dropping them. It's just a nice thing. What I do, and you can't with these, is I had a set that was hollow on the little one, and I put in a lollipop that I'd sharpied, so it looked like a very small magic wand. Hand them that, and it becomes a lolly. It's quite nice. But these are, they're strong, they're sturdy, they're cool.
It's not bad.
It's not a trick as such, but it's a nice thing.
It's not as good as the dynamite one, though, is it? It's not as good as the dynamite one.
Right, if you've put a confetti cannon in there, I will be so impressed.
I didn't even know you were going to do that. I had no idea you were going to do it. I just don't think it's as good as the dynamite one.
I don't know what that is.
Now Jason's been afraid.
Do you need any help over there?
What? Have you never seen the dynamite wand?
No.
No, it's a new invention. I invented it. I got one down here, funny enough.
No, you haven't.
That's a dynamite wand. Ever seen a dynamite wand?
No.
Have a look. It's a dynamite wand.
What have you done?
Be afraid. Be very afraid. It's a dynamite wand.
Oh my god, what is...
I mean, it doesn't look much like a dynamite wand.
Why is there a hole in the end?
Oh, that's because it's a dynamite wand. And do you know what you need with a dynamite wand?
A fuse?
A fuse.
Oh god. I'm on holiday
Now
next
it's a dynamite
week.
wand.
I don't want to be in hospital.
Jason, how much do you like PropDog?
I love it.
Would you be willing to sacrifice your life for PropDog?
There's 1 hour I dislike a week.
Do you trust me?
No.
We shall see.
Oh my god.
It could be nothing, Jason. Oops.
Oh, that's worrying. Oh my god. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh! I love that Dave has taken to attacking a blind man with sound. That is brilliant, though. Imagine that at the end of a birthday party.
My dynamite wand.
How have you genuinely made that?
I made it about an hour ago.
You haven't just made that.
I have just made that.
That is brilliant.
Why do you think it's covered in black duct tape?
Well, no, I
and white
realised
duct
that,
tape?
but how have you made that?
Because I'm a clever little bastard.
Well, let's sell those. That is absolutely brilliant.
Well, I had to make a better version than that, but you like that, do you?
Yeah.
But you couldn't use it in a kids show, could you? Because like health and safety, most places wouldn't allow
I don't care about that.
You can do that in a shop, but outdoors would be cool.
You do it in a kids show, you could end the show with it. They've got those, they do those, the birthday candles, the mental, where the kids go forward to blow the candle and it just goes off like that does. They do put them in the cake.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But I do lots of other cool things just to wind Jason up. Like here's a good one. You ready?
No, stop it.
What?
What's this?
Nothing. Come on, work, Danny, work! No! While he's not looking, while he's around there, I'm coming around here secretly sneaking things into the shop that he won't know about. So there we go.
The thing is, I could be looking, and you could still do it. Where's Dean? Please, if you're watching.
Come back, Dean!
Amsterdam is not that good.
No, he's in.
Is that it now?
Out to Mongolia, that's it now. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I've got them all out.
Look at that, it's wicked.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like to do these things. Got to make
Are we
things more
finished now?
interesting.
Are we finished with this?
A lot of other reviews from other Mandy shops are just very boring, just sat there and talking about the product. Well, this is going to be a lot more interesting. There we go. Right, okay, so, lots more people joined. Is that Andy Nyman? No, it's not Andy Nyman, no. It's a different Andy. Right, okay. Great answer, best service. You're most welcome, Hannahs. Right, Kevin Green, what's your thoughts on that new trick hook? We get asked this every week. I think we've been asked it every single live video for the last probably 10 videos and about 100 emails a day. It looks insane, it looks amazing, and I wish we could sell it, but you can only get it from Eric himself. So you need to go to Eric Ross. I think he's out of stock at the moment, but it looks insanely cool, and I wish I'd thought of it. So yeah, very, very cool trick.
Yep.
There we go. Right, okay. Hello, Gerard. Hello, Paul Rothman. Right. Rich says, what measurements are your squishy bricks? Thank you. Right, they are...
Squishy brick is over there.
There they are. They are exactly the same size, Rich, as a regular brick. So we mould them from real bricks. There was a building site behind us and we stole a few bricks and we moulded them from that. So they are exactly the same. And Jason's going to find a tape measure and measure it for you. These are the throwing bricks. They are still squidgy. I'll open one up for you. So the squidgy bricks were ones we do sometimes that are really super squidgy, that you can kind of cough up or disappear. But yeah, these ones are throwing bricks, so they're more solid, so you can throw them out, but they don't squidge up quite as small as you can see. But they are how big?
21 by 10 by 6 centimetres.
21 by 10 by 6 centimetres, there you go. Bit of a mess on here, there we go. Right, okay, so I hope that helps, Rich. Right, Jetbox any good?
Yes.
So we asked Jason to look into this about 10 minutes before we started.
10 seconds before we started.
Because we've been so busy. So
the honest answer is I don't know. I watched about 30 seconds of the trailer. The effect, for those of you that don't know, is it's a card box with a card placed in front of the box, and as the card's removed, the queen is used in the trailer. The first bit of the trailer, the queen's whipped away, and it becomes the 4 of hearts, I believe. And then inside the box is the queen. It's quite nice. Looks good. I don't know if it's like that in the real world, but literally 10 seconds we spent looking at it. We'll find out, because it is available from the supplier. I'm sure we'll find out and let you know an update on that next week, maybe.
Awesome. Emma, there's Bobo for you. So she will stay up here for a little while today. And
I love that you didn't get her out before the.
I wasn't going to get her out doing
wand,
the. Yeah, that wouldn't be very good. Have a barbecue birdie for lunch. There we go. Right. So. Katie Hall, hello. How are you? Richard Allen, hello. Right, Stephen says, apologies if it's been asked before. Off the top of your heads, if I send you a Jaguar Land Rover key fob, can these be made into a ring flight? Not sure if there's enough space inside. No, unfortunately not. I did make custom ones before, but I found maybe only 1 in 10 were actually customizable. You have to have enough. If you can think of what 3 £2 coins would be like in size, stacked on top of each other, if you can fit that inside, there's a possibility, but most of them, they're just not possible. It's like I get asked all the time, can you do Mercedes ring flights? And there's only one Mercedes key ring out of the whole range that will actually fit it, and they're about £150 a key, so they're just not doable. But the problem is, if I custom make a ring flight, I've got to rip it apart. It could take me 3 hours only to get to the last stage and find out it's not going to work. So I tend not to make them anymore, unfortunately. Your best bet is to get a generic one and get a Land Rover or Jaguar logo for it, which you'll be able to find on eBay. There we go.
Jake loves his nesting wand, says it's a great photo opportunity in a kids show. That is very true.
Cool. Your eyesight isn't that bad if you can see that from there.
I didn't, I read it while
you said you're blind.
I read it while you were talking.
Okay. Hello James Stevenson, John Scotland, Gabor, hello guys, Ian, Brent, Andy Ray, bring the house down. Oh yeah, burn it down. Paul Fleming, so entertaining, thank you. Mark Paul, hello.
One word for it.
Andy Ray, can we get Jason to do some escapology next time? Do it now.
No. Andy.
Yeah, we'll do it when
I'm on holiday next week. I'll do it when we get back.
Andy, when everyone's back and I'm back from Magic Live, drop us an email maybe midweek and then ask the same again if we can do it on a Friday, and we'll set something special up and we'll lock Jason into handcuffs, thumb cuffs, chains, straight jackets, mail sack, that kind of thing, and we'll see how it gets on.
I'll only do it if Andy comes to the shop.
And we'll leave him on the floor for a couple of hours to undo himself. There we go.
You've got to come and see us, Andy.
Hello Steve Legg. You're most welcome, Rich, about the brick. Max Gibson, hello again every week, Max. Thank you for joining us. Daniel Beale, sweet, amazing guys. You're most welcome. Hello, Dean, Big Dean, James, Adam, Daniel. Wow, lots of people. David, hello. Wayne, wow, lots and lots of people. Good. Right, okay, so I want some questions coming in, guys. Looks like we're caught up. So while we're waiting for some more questions to come in, let's talk about something else. So what are we going to talk about? There's a list over here.
Yeah.
Right, so Scott Perry asked, magnets for levitation.
Yeah, Scott said, do we sell magnets for the levitation where the cloth is in front of your knees? And we didn't really understand what that was, did we?
No.
So if Scott watching,
yeah, Scott, if you can
let us know what you mean.
Yeah, go on that.
There was something else there, yeah.
Blank Polaroids for Project
Polaroid. We don't have them they're not available at the suppliers. I literally haven't had time today to look on the actual creator's website, but if you haven't found them,
Yeah, drop us an email, Scott.
Yeah.
We'll look into it and we'll get back to it when we can. We'll get back to you, but we are so busy at the moment. It might have to wait till everyone's back and we can properly do some research on it, look into it, if it's a bit more of an issue than we thought. So, right, Tony Gardner, Vapor Watch, honest opinion. Don't buy it. Right, okay. Vapor Watch, Mike Sullivan, who's our weekend man, and in fact, he said he might pop in tomorrow to help out. He was on the stand next to Stan's Mines at Blackpool a couple of years ago when they released it, and he was watching everyone buy the watch and walk away, and then come back 10-20 minutes later with it already broken. Faces are falling off, hands are falling off, all kinds of problems. I've so far never heard a good word about it.
That was from the customer, yeah?
Yeah.
The faces and hands were falling off.
Yeah, sure. The faces in the hands. Oh, the watch was falling off. It's not that bad. I mean,
faces are falling off.
Well, you never know. It might have been a dodgy smoke they were using, and it's kind of melting the faces off. Yeah.
Vaporise.
My watch is
the vaporise.
Right. So, right. Andy Stuckey says demonstration and opinion of the gift. Right. Okay. So the gift. The gift is over here. It is very good. Right. So. I won't give you a full demonstration, but I'll give you a rough demonstration of what it is, because it will take a little bit of time to set things up as they are. Right, they give you a gimmick that will help you open it, and that gimmick is a version of quite a good gimmick that you will probably use for lots of things. There is also a magnet that comes with it, and the magnet that comes with it is ridiculously not powerful, and if they'd have put any thought into it, they would have put a magnet in it that's twice as powerful. So if you do buy a gimmick and you want to put a bigger magnet in, it'll work a lot better. But the idea is you can have 4 outs on this. Okay, there's a way of loading this box, so you can look at it like that, completely empty. Okay, you will put the lid on like that. You will pick it up from a certain way, and depending on how you pick it up, you will have one of 4 products, 4 predictions, should I say, inside the box. So the way it will work, you show the box. Okay, you close the box. And you do whatever you're going to do. The card that comes with it is a stack deck that allows you to force one of 4 cards beautifully. I can't remember the name of the stack. Maybe somebody here will tell you the name of the stack. It wasn't no, I can't remember it. I've forgotten it. Anyway, yeah. So let's say I've shown that, and I've said right, choose a card, whichever card they choose. I can pick up the box like that. Say, can you hear something inside? Put it down. They can now open that box themselves, and inside will be that prediction. You've done nothing more than that. Okay. You can also use mini playing cards. They will fit inside this. You can fit coins inside it. So I've tried experimenting with different values of coins. So maybe 2 coins in one place, 2 coins in another place, and trying to predict certain coin amounts. You can write anything you want. They give you lots of Tyvek tear-proof paper, which you can write predictions on and put them in. But yeah, it is a very good product. Really clean, really good. There's no way of working back from the spectator's point of view. It looks just like a gift box you find at any little card shop. Yeah, we like it. I just wish that they'd provided a slightly stronger magnet with it, and it comes in red, black and gold. There we go. So yeah, it is good. And it was one of our best-selling products. In fact, probably is amongst the best-selling products of all time here at PropDog. I think we sold something like 360 of them. So yeah, very good.
We've only got red and black, haven't we, at the moment?
But gold is... No, we've got gold there as well. Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Ta-da!
I thought one was limited edition, so...
They were, but they're now back available again.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. So that is my opinion of the gift, Andy. So I hope Andy's watching, actually. There we are. If not, maybe he'll watch later. And Bobo has pooped all down the screen. This is the problem with having a parrot. So there we go.
Great. Well, yeah, fantastic. What else have we got while Dave cleans that?
At least it's not Jason shitting all over the monitor.
No,
that happens sometimes.
Not on the live videos. That's when we're not live.
Yeah.
Should we do this sleeving system?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Oh, is there any questions first of all? We can talk about that in a lull if need be. So, there we go, Liam. Good point, Liam. You just talked about the sleeving system, and that's what we were going to talk about on our list of things today. So, let's just quickly go back a few questions first, see if I missed anything. Hello, Steve Della. Thank you, Andy Ray. Yeah, get on it. Tony Gardner. No, we've answered that one about that. Katie says it's nice to be here when you're doing a live, so I can finally watch you. Katie.
Thursday is the new Friday.
We're here for you, Katie. Right, okay, so Michael Cooley says, Zombie Ball, what's the best one? The best one is one that we're going to be doing a video of in the next few weeks, which you want to look out for. But other than that, I don't like the Vernay one. If you remember those little shiny multiplying balls that have like, it's kind of like a horse chestnut shell. It's little tiny spikes all the way around it, and it's meant to sort of catch all the angles of the light, but it's really nasty plastic. They're sharp in your hands, they don't look good. That's what the Vernay Zombie Ball is. It's a bit like that. It's kind of a horrible plasticky thing. It doesn't look good at all. So I don't really like that one. The other one we sell is a lot better, but to be honest, there's no really good ones out there at the moment. Depending on if you're doing it in parlour or stage, you might want to think about Michael Amar and Lysander's Exquisite, where you levitate a wine glass. That would be a good alternative.
Pricey.
Davenport's have a really good one. Check out the one at Davenport's. I don't know if they still sell it. I bought mine from Davenport's about 20 years ago, but if they do still have it, that was a really good one. Check out that one. So there we go.
Exquisite looks good, doesn't it? But it's a lot because of those two creators.
70 quid. It's like, what? But there again, Michael Amar's going to want his money. Lysander's going to want his money. Murphy's going to want the money.
It's good though.
Yeah,
very good.
But it is a good product. But it's, I think it's 70 or 80 pounds. Yeah, a lot of money. Okay, so Peter Booth, Australia's most famous magician, Constantino, did mystery blocks in his casino show in front of 3,000 people. Yes, excellent. That's great news.
Got to look that up.
Yeah, mystery blocks. Yeah, come and get it. You know, PropDog product. There we go. And Liam says, what are your thoughts on the sleeve? Yeah, right, okay, so sleeving system. Right, so we briefly mentioned this last week, and we were under the impression, because we got sent a demo unit, and we opened it up, and we looked at it, and we went, hello, you're getting 3 Sharpies with it, that are kind of just melted and twisted. That can't be very good, but forget the Sharpies. These are just a little gift from them that you can do some great sleeving stuff with. So yeah, sleeving system. So I asked Jason to check this out earlier today because I wanted to know a bit more about it, what the Sharpies are for. I kind of realised that it was more about sleeving than about the Sharpies. Would you like to tell me exactly what you said to me earlier on? Because I thought what you said to me was a great description of what this is.
Yeah, so this is to sleeving what Ponta the Smith is to coins.
Yes. So if any of you have seen Sick, or know the DVD Sick, you'll know what Ponta the Smith is to coins. If not, check out the trailer for it. There's some insane stuff on it, especially a spellbound move at the beginning of the DVD. It's insane. So yeah, it is. If you just do a bit of sleeving and you want to get really good at sleeving, check it out. It is good. Is it well filmed? I haven't actually watched too much of it.
This is my minor gripe with it. Okay, so this is from the perspective of someone that isn't ever going to do it. I can appreciate what is happening, but right now this guy sleeves anything. Okay, he was sleeving lighters, he was sleeving coins, he was doing it with sponge balls, he was doing pens. The thing he starts off the DVD, and this is, I know nothing really about sleeving, he starts off the DVD saying, the problem with normal sleeving, this is all in Chinese by the way, my translation is impeccable, the problem with normal sleeving is the item ends up here. So if you straighten your arm, it can quite easily fall out. This guy is sleeving it with a flick, and it's ending up under here. It is mental. So just by sort of tensing his muscle, he's holding the pen or whatever it is up there, so he can bend his arm and he can gesture, and whenever he wants he can release the pressure and drop it into his hand. So on the video, to give you an idea, he's taking a normal Sharpie. Did you take the other ones? I thought you were going to put something in there to scare me.
I was going to.
Yeah, you're in right. So normal Sharpie, and he doesn't move, so he brings it down and he flicks it almost like that, and it ends up his sleeve. But at the same time, he's dropping this one, so it goes up one side.
Right.
He drops the other one down, and then he comes out and he twists it and gives that away to be examined. So it is absolutely phenomenal. Now it's Chinese. It's in Chinese. It's got Chinese subtitles and English subtitles, which is quite difficult to watch and see what he's doing at the same time. It's basically trick and then slow motion replay of the trick with elevator music. And whenever he does a performance live to another person, the English subtitles are removed and replaced with Chinese subtitles. So
just
speaking
learn
Chinese,
learn Chinese first. And
yeah,
if you're the kind of person that can learn Chinese, you can probably learn sleeving.
It would be easier to learn Chinese first. It's brilliant. it's brilliant. It seems like a lovely bloke. Not that matters. But his skill with sleeving, I mean, how he gets enough power to flick that pen as far up his arm as it goes.
Yeah,
it's
it's
brilliant.
like a muscle pass.
Yeah, of course.
You start a muscle pass is here, within a couple of weeks up here. So yeah, I get it.
But the pens are irrelevant, really. They're nice gimmicks to use if you're going to do some of the moves he does. But as I say, I watched the Pond to the Smith DVD and just think maybe in a million years I could do that. But
okay,
yeah, it's great. It's really good learning aid to see what people are capable of, and he's obviously practiced it a lot.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome. Right. Okay. So
are we going to sell? Sorry, someone asked if we were going to sell it.
Oh,
because that's a demo copy, isn't it?
It is a demo copy, but we did buy it. We did pay for it, and the only reason it's a demo copy is because it has the word demo on it, which peels off. So we are going to be selling it, and it is now a decent product because we paid for it. It's exactly the same. They just put a sticker on, and the only reason they do that is because we get it before the official release date, and they don't want us releasing it before, so they put a demo sticker on it. But we will be selling it. Because all you're getting is Sharpies, it's all about the actual the video, the tuition. So we will be selling that one because there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly good. So there we go. But we'll be getting more in later. Right. Okay. So Adam O'Brien asked if we sell replacement lids for the gift. Unfortunately, Adam, we don't. But if you bring your dog in, we can cut him open and get the box out and maybe kind of repair it for you. Failing that, I would suggest going and having a look at some gift boxes in a gift shop and seeing if you can find the right sort of similar one. I mean, we could probably make one for you, but it would be quite costly because we'd have to get a lot of stuff in. It would be time consuming. I would suggest making some kind of lid for it in some way. Get a bit of cork and make just cut a bit of cork and have a cork lid in it. Won't look very good, but yeah, difficult one. I would suggest just look for there are plenty of gift boxes online. It doesn't matter if the colour doesn't match the lid because that happens with a lot of boxes. That's probably best bet. So but yeah, unfortunately we can't get just the lids on their own. Right, hello Quest Squires and Ian Soach. Right, Callum says, any tips for using bonslopes? A few times recently I've taken the envelope out and the card has been stuck to the glue, preventing me from sealing it. I use medium-sized ones. Right, so what I would suggest is, let me just get a plus wallet and, in fact, hang on, actually, no, I've done a video about this. Right, so what's probably happening, as you put the card in, it's getting stuck on the lip. So on the bottom of the bonslope, there is a little flap like that, which holds it all together. What's probably happening, as you're putting the card in, it's more than likely just catching that lip there. And the way around it is just to give the bonslope a little bit of a bend like that, and then what happens is the card goes in and bypasses it. But I've made a video for this because somebody asked a similar thing a couple of weeks ago. If you go to the PropDog homepage and on the bar where the search bar is, it says useful videos. Is it useful videos or tutorial videos? Click on there and it's near the top. There's a little demonstration there of exactly what might be going wrong with you and how to get around it. So I hope that helps.
Cool.
There we go. I always prefer to use the large envelopes because that never happens. Right, David Harris, good to see you all earlier. Yeah, and good luck to you on your filming and holiday, David. Right, so Paul Fleming, sorry to bring up Extreme Burn again. Is it version 2? Oh, it's version 2, so much different to the original. If you want about the locked and loaded version, then yes, there is. It's got a magnet and a shim in it, so it will lock the whole gimmick together. So you could, in theory, throw it up in the air and catch it and it's okay. Whereas the previous version, if you did that, the notes will fall out. However, I've been using the original version for a good 9 years or so, and I've never had a single problem with it. It's always been fine as is. I think locked and loaded version is more addressing a problem that isn't really there. Maybe it gives you a bit more confidence if you're a beginner that the notes won't fall out, but if you've got version 2, there's no real reason to buy version sorry, if you've got the original version, you don't really need to buy version 2. So that's what I would say. Right, hope that helps. Jamie Nichols, hello. Ross Banks, hello. Hello, Paul Roberts and Matt Grimmett. Lots of people today, good stuff. Andy Ray, Morrissey in Canada, made a great one. Made a great what? Andy, sometimes we don't...
Zombie Ball, maybe?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Oh, Morrissey Magic. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Morrissey Magic. They've gone out of business, haven't they? Because they used to make a really good little mini chop cup. So yeah, sometimes we're not seeing things for a good 10 minutes after you ask the questions, so we forget. Neil Henry, hey buddy, how are you? Come and see us again. We need to chat. Right. Okay. David Hinking, do you still have a dealer's stand at Magic Live? Yes, we do, David. It's just going to be me there on my own. It's been a crazy week trying to get ready for it all, and it's my first time there, so I'm very excited about it. So I will see you there. Tom Brooks, hello. Lewis Taylor, hello. Hello, Jerry. I hope your son is having a wonderful time wrestling yaks in Outer Mongolia.
Yep.
There we go. Steve Rowe, hello, mate. Adam, hello, buddy. James Hester, JJ, how are you, mate? Brian joined Katie Hall. I would like to know about your double-sided coin wallet. How big is it? Right, so we've got one right down here. This is the Himba coin purse, Katie. It's basically a single coin purse with another one stuck to the back, but made as one. So if I can get one open. How do, Brian Robson? Yeah, you can say hello to those people, because we like to say hello, everyone.
Hello, those people.
So we've got Nick, Leah, Tom, Rose, Jono, Blythe.
Jono! We've got something exciting for Jono later, haven't we?
Have we?
Yeah.
What have we got?
Let's just say it might inflate his ego somehow.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about those in a second, actually, yeah, very quickly. So, Katie, that is the Himba coin purse, and it's a double-sided. So it's more really of a Shogun kind of thing than a Himba. I don't know why Jerry wanted to call it a Himba coin purse, but there we are. And you can put your coin in like that, put it down, and of course you've got the other side over there like that. So that's the size of it in my hands, which are just kind of average size hands, really. There we go. So I hope that helps, Katie. Right, so very quickly, Jason, do you want to grab the camera and show them something new? So we do have something rather exciting we're quite happy about. Ta-da! So we are now a seller of Qualitex balloons. So the amount of time people have come into the shop and said, do you sell Qualitex balloons? Now, we had a real problem getting them before. The way we used to get them is after Blackpool, we'll go and see some of the guys, and if they had any they didn't sell, we'll buy them off them. Because if you get them through Murphy's Magic, the supplier, you guys end up paying like £20 or so. Is it about £20?
£17.99.
£17.99 for a pack of those, which is ridiculous. So originally we had problems getting a supplier for them because we weren't really big enough, but now we are big enough apparently to be selling them. So we now have loads of these. Boom! So we get asked all the time. Now we have them, and Jono, I think that will make you happy. So there we go.
Lots of different styles, colours. Good selection.
Right. Let's have another question from here. Oh, we've done that. Oh, Liam. Actually, I didn't realise that Liam had asked about that previously. So right. Okay, we've done all those. Yay! Paper over my head.
Yeah, very good.
There we go. Right. So Jason's holiday. We mentioned that. Mila, who's gone home for the day now, she's wrote on here, shop closed Friday, tell everyone it's closed. In other words, she doesn't. It's going to be hectic tomorrow because it's just me and Mila, so don't come tomorrow, please. Right, okay, talked about that. Any more questions before we talk about Alice?
Alice? Who the...
Hello, Mark from Northeast USA. Got a good worldwide audience here, we like it. That's good. Anyone from Alaska or Greenland or Iceland watching?
That was interesting, wasn't it, the other day when we've got a huge map on the wall just as you come up the stairs, and I was saying to Dave it would be cool if we coloured it in for every person that's ordered in different places, and I went, can we get one? And he went, there'd be no point because the amount of places that haven't is
we've had customers literally all over the world, Iceland, Greenland, Alaska, Madagascar, literally. The JPL. We've got one customer who's in the Jet Propulsion Lab at NASA. So he's the guys that literally he was sending one of the rovers to
he develops the dynamite
to Mars. So so that's awesome. Right, so hello Louise, hello Dean Barlow. Jono Blythe, tell me more. Just did Jono. Right, Katie. The reason I ask is I'm doing Wade Dobson's pocket money and I need the coins to not move around so much. Yes, that helped. Oh, good, thank you. Good, glad we could help. Balloons, well done. Yes, I told you we made people happy.
Balloons make everyone happy.
Right, Mark Call. I love the table you made for the Magic Circle. Thank you, Mark. Could you do a poker type rails on it and make one for me to ship to the USA, buddy? That size would be perfect. Yeah, we can. We can make anything you want, but you're looking. It's quite expensive. The table for the Magic Circle was £1,500. Well, it's 1,250 plus VAT. You wouldn't have to pay the VAT on it. There'd be quite a bit of extra shipping for the rails. Sorry, a bit of extra on top of the rails because that would be a really specialist item. But we could make it, and it would be expensive to ship, and I mean really expensive because they're a good 1.70 m, I think. But yeah, we're happy to make one. Just drop us an email, Mark, and we'll look into it. So hello, Tom Ludington. How are you, my friend? Dave Bonney, hello. Wow, lots of people. This is great. So expecting an order from one of the coin purses very soon. Thank you, Katie. Right, let's talk about something else. So what's coming on? We can talk about Alice.
Alice.
You're on.
Yeah, so...
Who the... is Alice?
Very good. That's a classic, that is, that song. Right, yes, so I looked into this because I was interested. It came in last Friday, literally as we'd just finished filming the Wizard PropDog review. If
you didn't see last week, by the way, check it out. We did have a bit of a parody setup of the Amazing Wizard product review. It was a Wizard PropDog review, and we had a great bit of fun doing it, setting it up and rehearsing and stuff like that. So if you didn't check out last week's live, at least watch the first 5 minutes. It was good fun.
David's been in touch as well, hasn't he? And he
David's watching now.
Tweaked at the end, which is good.
David joined halfway through and then thought it's a bit of a familiar setup then. And then when Jason said we got a salute at the end, we did that. And David thought, what's going on here? And then he later watched the beginning part, which I thought was rather hilarious. So there we go.
Brilliant.
And thank you, David, for not suing us. There we go. Right, okay, so...
Alice,
yes.
So, so is it Josh Sandman?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Josh Sandman. So he's obviously released book tests before, and I watched the. It's one on Dean's desk. I think we've sold them all.
Have we? Oh, we got one. This is Dean's one then.
I don't know if it's Dean's one. It may be the one
it's
that I
on
was
Dean's
looking
desk. So this is probably Dean's copy, personal copy.
But yes, it is an updated version of what he already has, if that makes sense. So the methodology for, if I said to you, Dave, look at say stop anywhere you like.
Stop.
Right. I could divine your word in the same way that previous editions allow you to do so. Okay. However, there is now a version of this included where you can give the book to the spectator, ask them to open it to any I don't really want to give too much away, but open it to a kind of page. That kind of makes sense, and you can divine the word without you touching or looking at the book, which is really nice. It's like an addition onto an existingly already great idea. Now, we said last week that it seems to be book test, and we were saying that come out and more come out, but without innovation. I mean, if we go to use Cube Magic as an example, look how good we've got with Venom Cube now. And if all that stuff hadn't come before, then
all right.
I'm not having a go. I just think I've never used a Zanman book before, or I've never seen one. I believe the main principle is the same.
But what's important here is if they have one of the other Zanman books. So let's say somebody has the Zanman Sherlock book, right? Is there a reason for them to buy that?
The hands-off version. You can't do the hands-off version with any other book, as far as I know.
Right. So the hand-off version, but the regular version, this version, there's no point getting if you've got one already, unless you just get bored of Sherlock Holmes and want to be.
Yeah, if you want a different book. Far as
very quickly, I haven't seen the other ones. Well, I've kind of glimpsed of them, but
the book is examinable as well.
Are they all the same size? So could I come up to? I mean, do they all look sufficiently different? So if I came up with 3 books and said to a spectator, "Here, would you choose one of those books?"
Let's find out.
Let's have a look. I suppose it wouldn't really matter if there's a big, small, whatever, but it'd be nice if there's a kind of a series look to them.
Where are they?
So Lewis Carroll, that's it. Yeah. There one up. So this is the Sherlock version.
I would imagine they're similar. Yeah.
Yeah. So the same publisher, so it's the same sort of style. So you could, I suppose one's Lewis Carroll, one's. Yeah, they look like a series of books, so you could kind of bring them out and say, like, I've got a couple of these books here.
There's no harm getting it if you want a different book.
That's the only reason I would get it, because
and the hands-off thing is good. It's clever. It's nice.
Yeah.
So
I think if you're going to buy a book test, you bought one. You don't need to buy loads unless it's a really good innovation with them. So,
yeah.
Or unless you just want to have a section of books to hand out. I suppose it doesn't matter if they look the same anyway. So right, okay.
It's good though. And we've sold it. We've sold lots of them, I think.
Have we?
I think so.
Yeah, good. Right.
I think that's the last one we've got.
And if you haven't seen it, check out our review of the Zanderman book test because it's really cool video, especially the first 20 seconds. Yeah. Right, okay. Anybody, what?
I don't know what that means.
Did you not see the camouflage one? We camouflage.
Oh yeah, it was brilliant.
That's the
Yeah, very
Zanderman book
good.
test.
Yeah. Oh right, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I was expecting another something to
hello,
happen.
Don. Dean, you're joining us from Outer Mongolia. How's
got a signal.
you was yak wrestling, weren't you? Out in Outer Mongolia. You missed the beginning, Dean. Okay. Right. So we need some more questions. How much is Alice?
How much is Alice?
I don't know.
How?
Sounds like a joke coming, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
Yeah, I can pull up on here.
Oh right.
Yeah. Computers, they're wonderful things.
Yeah.
Alice.
See how many we've got in stock.
Can't have many products called Alice. So let's have a look. Alice is $48.99.
Do you want to check that we've got them? Because I just want
That's
to
a
make
lot
sure.
of money
they're
for a
on
book. $48.99. Magic is always so expensive.
How many in stock?
Oh, we got 9 in stock.
Oh
We've got
right,
loads.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are then. Vanished.
There you go. Right,
Vanishing
okay.
book test.
So Don says I bought the Sherlock Holmes book for you before Christmas. Very powerful. 10 out of 10. There you go. Thanks, Don. Right, okay, so we have run out of everything we talked about today. I've blown Jason up enough today and hit him enough cards, so there's nothing more to do then. So we're all down to you guys. So any of you got your questions coming in. If there's no questions, then we'll be calling it a day. So, oh, Barry says, can you dem your £2 gravity flipper coin, please? I think we're out of stock of it.
I think
Pretty
we are.
sure we are.
Yeah.
Let me just have a look. We've got more coins being made at the moment. The amazing Andy Hurst is making us some.
We are also completely out of stock of coin uniques. People keep asking me if we've got them, and there's no coin uniques at all.
Trying to find a good coin engineer is always a nightmare. So we do try to get as many in as fast as we can, but sometimes it can just take a little bit of time to get them in. So
best thing you can do, and this has come up a lot in the last 3.5 weeks that I've been here, is that notify when available is brilliant, because literally as soon as we put them back on the website, you will be told. So it's far easier for you guys to do that than it is to ask me to email you or whatever it may be. But notify available when available is brilliant.
Yeah, unfortunately we are out of stock at the moment. But if you keep visiting us on the live videos and check the website, and if you see them in while you're watching, then we'll do a dem for you. So there we go, Barry. Right, okay. Brian says, don't know where they are. Check Bobo's cage. Bobo? Bobo? Hello. You've been eating our coins. Look at you all there, quiet and somewhere. Coming up. Come say hello. What? Oh, you want tickle? She wants a tickle. There you go. Okay. Peter, sorry about the uniques. Yeah, no problem. Right, so what price will we be selling the 260 balloons at, please? We are going to be selling them at $11.99. Is that correct?
Yep.
$11.99 a packet. There we go. Right, Peter, who is the most famous person you've had in the shop? Nigel Mansell. Nigel Mansell's been in a few times. We've had what's the actress? I forget her name.
What's she been in?
I can't think. But she was buying a pyro for Jonathan Ross. So I forget her name. I'll think of it in a minute. I was lucky enough to be at Pinewood Studios last week teaching magic to Sir David Jason, so that was pretty awesome. So some of the crew came in here buying some stuff, and I kind of divined what it was for, and they had everything all wrong. So we organised for me to go down there and teach him some magic and teach him how to use some props they bought here. So watch out for the Christmas special of Still Open All Hours, where David Jason's character, what's his name again?
I'll think of it. G, is it begin with G?
Yeah, Gaga.
What is his name? Somebody say what his name is.
Granville.
Yeah,
Granville finds a magic cloak and ends up doing a lot of magic using the cloak to Gashtick and some of the other characters on the show. So that'd be rather cool.
And to his credit, he wanted to learn it all himself, didn't he? Which is cool.
He did, yeah. So and he's still got it. You know, he's 79, I think he is, but yeah, he's still with it. I can't think of that actress's name. Come in the shop. Forget it.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
No.
Julia Roberts.
No, not that famous. No, if it was that famous, I'd remember.
Oh right, okay.
But not famous enough for me to go at that. Not that I would anyway, but yeah. And we've had a few famous people who are going to visit the shop but haven't yet. A few very famous comedians as well. But there we go. Right, okay, so Arkwright. No, he was the character. He was the main character. He wasn't David Jason's character. Arkwright was the owner of the shop.
So Ronnie Barker.
Yeah, Ronnie Barker, who has now passed on, and Granville, who used to help him out, has now grown up and has taken over the shop. So there we go. Right, well, that seems like it's going to be it today. So there wasn't much in the way of new products, mainly because we didn't have much new products in. Oh, no, actually, I am going to talk very briefly about sword lace.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So we've had a few people ask about sword lace, yeah, and it is a Sans Mines product, which means the trailer was edited and there was some photoshopping on the trailer. However, although I haven't had time to take the time and look at it and really work it properly, I have watched the instructions, most of it on fast forward. But do you know what? It does what it says it does. They didn't need to Photoshop some of the trailer. There are limitations. There's a lot of limitations. For example, if you're wearing black trousers, you can do it. If you're wearing any other colour trousers, like blue trousers or shorts or any other colour like jeans, although it'll work, it'll be really obvious. What's going on down here will be really obvious. What you get with it is 3 shoelaces. 2 of the shoelaces are to swap out for the ones you're going to use, and 1 shoelace is going to be your gimmick, which takes a minimum amount of building. You do get another gimmick in it that will allow you to do it. Now that gimmick is something that I've used quite a bit in some of my products in the past, and this has some kind of locking system on it, and that locking system is a little bit touch and go. So I wouldn't trust it 100%. So I mean, there's no way I'd work this, no way. It's rather fiddly. You do have to do some stuff behind your back to get the card and the shoelace kind of attached. But saying that, it's not as bad as I first thought. If you're going to go out on the street and film a load of shots to put on a show reel, then yeah, I think you could make really good use of this. It does do what it says in the tin, although they don't quite tell you, you know, what's in the tin or how the tin may work, etc., etc. But it isn't as bad. It will take a bit of work to get ready, a bit of audience management, just so that they can, for example, shuffle the cards while you're doing something. And if you get the right angle, it's all going to look okay. Yeah, it's Sans Mines. That says it all. It's nowhere near as good as it looks on the trailer, but that is pretty much standard for all Sans Mines tricks. But if you, as I said, if you want a new thing for your trailer and you're willing to do it maybe 20 times, I'm sure you'll get some really good reactions on that. It's just definitely not something I'll take out when I'm being paid to perform, because I wouldn't rely on it. And I don't always want to wear black trousers, so there we go. Right, okay, so if there's no more questions, we are done. Yeah, Katie, Nigel is an amateur magician, so I've been a huge Formula 1 fan all of my life. I followed Nigel religiously when he was in the sport. I loved it, and it turns out that when he had his accident, he had a major accident in, I think it was the Mans 24 Hours. He had a head injury, and he had all kinds of problems with cognition and thinking and coordination. And he was at a function once where Max Somerset was entertaining, and Nigel really liked watching what Max was doing, but had a little moment where he thought that maybe magic can help him in some way to gain his coordination and timing and all the other senses he had lost back together. So he had a word with Max, and Max, being as lovely as Max is, donated a hell of a lot of time to helping Nigel out. They've become best friends. I think Max might even be a godfather to somebody, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, they're very good friends now. And thanks to Max, Nigel is now a very accomplished magician. And the magic actually got him back, got all his senses back, his coordination, his timing, everything, his motor neurons and all that kind of stuff. And if you read his autobiography, there's a huge section on magic and how it helped him and how Max helped him. So yeah, he's an amateur magician. I met him a few times at conventions, and he's been to the shop a few times, and he's a lovely, lovely man. And yeah, I'm very proud to say that I've met him and kind of know him. So yeah, as well as Jackie Stewart, who I've done a few gigs for as well. That was amazing. Big fan, big fan. Right, okay, so I think that is it. I don't think we've missed any questions. We're going to give you one more minute. If you're going to have any more questions, you're getting restless. No more questions in a minute. We're going to call it a day. What are you showing off now? Now you're showing off, aren't you?
Oh, can you get us to roll over?
Should we get a roll over?
Do it?
All right, tell you what. Bobo has a fetish for shoelaces. Now, unlike dogs, who will do a trick for, if you just say sit, a dog will sit. A parrot won't. Well, Bobo certainly won't. She has to be tempted by something, don't you? Look how restless you are. But she loves shoelaces. She'll do anything for a shoelace. And one of her favourite tricks is a little rollover. Where did I put that sleeving system? There it is. So she will do anything for a shoelace. So do you want to grab the camera?
Yep.
We'll get a shoelace out.
You don't mean sleeving system, do you? You mean sword, whatever it's
Ah,
called.
sorry, it's not sleeving system. Yeah, sorry, the sword lace. Okay. Right, shoelace. Oh, look at her perking up on that already. Look, what's that, Bobo? There we go. So Bobo's most famous trick. Are you ready? Bobo, assist.
Hold on. Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Roll over. Roll over.
Yes!
Good bird.
How
There you
good
go.
is that?
You can have a quick chew of that.
Fantastic.
There you go.
No
So we are
CGI
going to
needed.
leave you on that, and thank you all again for watching. And up here.
Cool.
There we go.
Hello.
Thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend if you're gigging. If you're coming to the shop tomorrow, don't come to the shop tomorrow. We're going to be so busy. And we will catch you Friday next week, I think. I need to check that everyone's going to be here. We'll post on Facebook when we're going to be here. And the weekend afterwards, I won't be around. I'll be in Vegas. So yeah, thank you all for watching again. And we'll see you next week.